Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central's CFL content for the fans, by the fans. And we got another signing here for the Hamilton Tiger Cats as Tyson Middlemost, wide receiver, who's kind of from the area. Was born in Dundas, Ontario, went to school at McMaster, will be signing in the Hammer and joining the Ticats. Now, do we know the length of this deal, Rick?
Middlemost? We do not.
Because I was about to say, I'm looking at Justin Dunk's article over on 3 Down Nation. I don't see any mention of that, but Tyson Middlemost, he's been in the CFL for the past 5 seasons. Played with Calgary for the first 4, 2021 through 2024. 2025, he was with Edmonton, and he's done all right. And he has played in kind of limited capacity, but he's still always kind of found himself with a contract. He's only 28 years old, so there's still potential to see more of him. And again, with him being a national receiver, there's inherently going to be that value. And now he joins the Ticats as a bit of a depth piece in that receiver core. So for starters, Rick, you are the designated Tiger Cat fan of the channel. As much as we're both wearing Ticat gear, I'm a Bomber fan, you're a Ticat fan. What is your thoughts on this signing?
So Middlemost is basically a special teams fill body. He is. How do I put this? You know how like you have like those national players that are just like your odd 5'6" receiver, but mostly special teams.
Yeah, we have that. We have that with some DB guys as well.
Yeah, it's basically him with Turnowski and all of them on special teams, just because we lost so many special teams bodies. So it's like, you know what? Unless they use him more as a receiver, you never know with teams these days.
Well, it's interesting because even when he played for the McMaster Marauders, it looks like he kind of got some opportunities in a few different spots. He had played a bit there as a receiver. Got some touchdowns there. He had played even a little bit of returner there as well. And I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see any special teams like tackle stats. I don't know where they'd have that on here. I don't see it, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the role he's playing in the CFL, if maybe his time in the youth sports system, he was kind of doing a similar thing. But this is going to be,
You talking like CFL wise?
Well, I'm saying I couldn't find any, like for youth sports stats, I couldn't find anything talking about special teams for that besides his little stint as returner for the Marauders.
Gotcha.
But he was drafted in the 2020 CFL draft. He was selected in the 4th round. He was 34th overall. And kind of just from their 3 Down Nation article, over 26 collegiate games with the Marauders, he collected 83 receptions for 1,032 yards and 7 touchdowns. During his senior season on campus in the Hammer, the St. Mary Catholic Secondary School graduate produced 32 receptions for 528 yards with 4 touchdowns in 11 games, while helping McMaster win the 112th Yates Cup with a 29-15 win against Western University. And so he had kind of done really well in the U Sports system. We're talking about a Canadian talent that had made his way through that, being in the CFL for a little bit in kind of a bit of a, like you were saying, a bit of a special teams position as well as kind of a depth spot. But one thing that's really, really important in the CFL, and, you know, this is being kind of said time and time again, you talk to guys like Coach Phil, they would agree with me on this. Special teams is the way that you get yourself into those positions. If you're a wide receiver and you're playing special teams, you want to be receiver, you want to play second string, you want to get onto that first string, you want to get on the field on offense, special teams is how you do it. So special team guys that play special teams, it's very, very underrated. It's one of those things, it's a very important aspect of the game. And so he's going to be coming over to the Hammer and being an addition there. So is there anything else that you got? Because, you being a Ticat fan, I know you're going to have a bit more to say about this than myself.
He had, he actually played receiver and special teams last year.
Yep.
He had 5 receptions of 7 targets for 34 yards, 13 yards after catch, so an average of 6.8. His longest was 11 yards plus 8 special teams tackles in
Yeah.
15 games.
I will say, if you look at kind of his time in the CFL, it looks like he hasn't really been given much of an opportunity in the regular season regarding that. So I'm curious to see if a guy like Middlemost potentially in the preseason might get a bit more time at receiver, and you'll just kind of see how he connects with guys like Trey Ford, with guys like Bo, see how he does. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing right now is, if we do not sign any other receivers and we just stick with what we have now, we have 4 Canadian receivers. We have Keandre Smith, Tyler Tarnowski, Fairvis, and Middlemost. So by the looks of it, I think they're going to be going with 2 Canadian receivers and 3 Americans, which would mean 2 of the Americans would be rookies.
Yep.
So it's still early to tell because free agent technically hasn't started until Tuesday, and something tells me that they're holding their news to their chest.
Potentially.
So we won't know until then. But I just want to, before I mention this, is there anything you want to say before?
I think I pretty much got in everything that I wanted to say.
Okay.
Just kind of
no, just because I wanted to say
curious to see what we get from
him. No, the only reason why I'm asking is I wanted to mention something that had nothing to do with the Middlemost videos, so that's why I'm just like, is there anything else that you wanted to mention?
Yep, no, we're good.
Okay, so I just want to throw this out there to any Ticat fans in the area. On March 7th at 7 p.m., we are having our 3rd annual CFL Fans Fight Cancer Annual Summit.
Yes. I remember you talking about this.
This year, we are going to be in joint with the Toronto Argonauts event crew as well. So we're going to be hosting both the Hamilton and Toronto group at Wingporium at Prince Eddie on Barton Street. And I went to go pick this up today. That will be one of the raffle prizes. But it will be autographed by the man himself.
Signed, yes. So signed Wynton McManus jersey is going to be raffled off at CFL Fans Fight Cancer for the Toronto Hamilton event.
So people know, this event, you do not have to pay tickets to come. It's a free event. You will have to buy raffle prizes or to bid on items.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta buy raffle tickets to be able to.
No. Some of them are silent auctions. Some of them are bidding items. I don't know what else they're gonna have.
I remember when they did the one at Grey Cup, it was a mixture. They had some of the more expensive items were like silent auction, but then where you just kind of write down your number and you can see it kind of going up. Your bid. And then some of them you would buy raffle tickets and they would have like different like packages. Like I remember there was one for the NWT Polar Bears crew. They brought some of their merch and that was one of the prizes. The one that I won a Ottawa Renegades jersey and a Red Blacks hat and some other like a little mug and some other kind of Red Blacks crew. They had, I remember, a like American expansion, like CFL kind of like there was like old newspapers and magazines and it's like some old hats. It was kind of cool. So they have a lot of cool stuff. Honestly, I wish I made a video on it at the time, but it's all right. I know I'll get some more stuff regarding that sort of stuff. CFL Fans Fight Cancer event, the one at the Grey Cup, was seriously one of my favorite events I've attended as a CFL fan. It was just fantastic.
Also, one other thing that I want to mention to other Ticat fans is Wednesday night, 5:30 to 9 at the Ticat store right beside the Ticat Stadium. Our 2 new toys and new signed players, Wynton McManus and Trey Ford, will be in attendance for anyone that wants to come get autographs.
There you go. So go get it done. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Although I can see Rick has one more thing to share. Yes. Is that right?
Carter did put together a video on the channel. So if any American fans that would like to go learn more about the CFL, he's put together a great video that has all of the updated rules.
Yes, it is the
So
updated rules for
check that out.
2026. It also explains the changes that are coming in 2027, just because some people were confused. What's coming now? What's coming later? Even stuff in the winter meetings that were included. Somebody actually was surprised when they tuned into that video. They thought they knew the CFL rules, but they forgot about those overtime changes that are coming in this year that were announced kind of right in the middle of the offseason, kind of slid under the rug for a lot of CFL news. So if you want kind of an updated rule book, check that video out. It's only like 10 minutes of your time. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys also join our Discord if you haven't already. Link in the description down below. We discuss all things CFL, NHL, and currently 2026 Olympics in Milan. So go check it out. We'll see you guys next time.